Okay, welcome to our first webinar, our first senior care webinar of 2013. My name is Valerie Van Boeven, and my partner George Novison is also on the line. Hi, George. If you want to unmute and say hi to the people, that would be awesome.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the webinar.
So George and I are here to answer any questions you might have at the end of the webinar. What we're going to do is I'm going to go through this entire presentation. At any time, if you have a question, all lines are muted right now, so you will not be able, I can't hear you. You won't be able to ask questions during the webinar. But there is a little, on your dashboard there, you can type in a question anytime, and what we'll do is at the end, we'll take the questions in the order that they're typed in. So it's sort of a first come, first serve deal. So if I'm on a particular slide and you have a question about it, go ahead and type your question in. It's not going to interrupt anything. You can type it in, and at the end, we'll go through all the questions. So that's how we'll do that. So stay tuned for the end of the webinar, because usually the Q&A time is the best time of all. Our first webinar of 2013 is the solution to closing the deal, how senior care services can close more business faster. So this is really one of the things that people struggle with, no matter if they're in the senior service business or any other sales capacity. We know how to get leads. We can get the leads. We know we can buy them. We can get them off the internet. We can get them from referral sources. But how do we close them? How do we do a better job of closing those leads? So that's what we're going to talk about today. On the agenda, how to showcase your excellent reputation in a way that blows the competition out of the water. And I just want to make sure, let's see here. Let's go to, I just want to make sure that everybody can see my, should be able to see my screen, correct? And you can see that I've changed slides, George?
Yes, you're on the agenda slide.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to showcase your excellent reputation in a way that blows the competition out of the water, how to use Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn to your advantage in the deal, and how to get 10 testimonials in 10 days. And we're going to do all those things here. It's not going to take very long to go through this, but I think you'll really like this presentation as far as how to get, especially the 10 testimonials in 10 days. Everybody could use more testimonials. Senior care is a very competitive environment, and if you've ever seen any of my videos, you've already seen me talk about this a little bit. It's extremely price competitive. It's very crowded with many options. You know, if you're in a big metropolitan area, there's senior service agencies on every corner, senior care services on every corner. There's all kinds of options out there for families. So differentiation is essential in the sales process. You have to set yourself apart. And in this marketplace, unlike many others, trust is huge. It is trust is probably the biggest issue we face in the senior service market, because this is all about our family members. It's a big emotional decision, and it's a big financial decision. So trust is extremely important. All sales are competitive. So discharge planners refer to you and several other senior services on a list that is handed to the family. So those of you who are in the actual health care portion of a senior service, if you are a home care agency, assisted living facility, senior housing, or medical equipment, you know that when people are discharged, they have options. And the discharge planners are not supposed to be, not that they aren't, but they're not supposed to be biased to any one senior health care service. So they are often handing the families a list at the bedside and saying, here's a home care agency, or here are a list of nursing homes, or here's a list of assisted living facilities, pick one. Discharges tomorrow. And we also know, so you're not just, they're not just referring you, they're referring maybe 10 or 15 others, including you. A purchase sales lead goes to 3 to 5 companies. If you've ever bought sales leads from Elder Care Link or Service Magic, if they're not exclusive leads, if you're not paying extra for exclusive leads, if that's even possible, then the person who is calling you, or the lead that you're getting, they're not calling you actually, the lead that you're getting is not just going to you, but it's going to 3 to 5 other companies. And if they've not just selected that they're looking for help with home care, if they've selected a home care, assisted living, and several other options, then what they're also going to 3 to 5 other assisted living facilities, home care agencies. So potentially someone could be getting a lot of phone calls. An internet searcher usually calls 2 to 3 companies, and they're also doing a lot of investigation online. and even a referral from a friend as compared to other senior services for price shopping. So what you need to do is you need to eliminate all doubt, and this is what it comes down to. You have to take the doubt out of their minds. You need to give the prospect, that adult child of that aging parent or that senior, something that will convince them that they would be absolutely crazy to do business with anyone but you, because you are the solution, and you are the only solution that they should really care about. So you need to eliminate all doubt. And I'm going to come back to this slide and refer to this statement several times, as that is so important. So what do you do when a prospect says, and this is mainly for those of you in the healthcare portion of senior services, can you give me some references? Well, because of HIPAA laws, you're not supposed to give out any names. It's a violation of privacy. You may have some testimonials on your website that are copied and pasted from thank you notes or from a long time ago or from the corporate site or whatever. And that's really, anybody could do that. Anybody can make those up and put them on their website. It's not really that great. It's not a third-party credible website. Now, Google and Yelp are another option, but if you are not web savvy, as most adult children of aging parents, I would say some of them are extremely web savvy, and other seniors and adult children of aging parents, or probably the majority, are not web savvy. If they do not already have a Google or Yelp account, they cannot leave you a review on Google or Yelp unless they A, create an account, B, log in, and C, figure out where to leave that review. And if they're not web savvy, I guarantee you that's just a whole pile of frustration they don't want to deal with, especially Google. So none of these options are acceptable, and none of them help your sales process. So again, we want to give them an easy way to leave those testimonials, and we want to eliminate all doubt for those folks that are out there searching for a solution to their senior service issue or problem. And here's one of the ways. This is what it looks like when you're going down the path of eliminating all doubt about the fact that you are the best. I used one particular client who's been with us since we did our charter services, and he's kind enough to let us use him as an example. If I were searching online and I were looking for a home care agency to do business with, and I wanted to know what other people thought about that home care agency. So let's say I have a list of 5 home care agencies from that discharge planner, or I got 5 agencies from Elder Care Link or from Service Magic that have been calling me, and I want to know what other people think. I'm going to type in a search. I'm probably going to look for some reviews. So in this case, I'm going to look for some reviews about Ally Senior Care. And if you look at where my little arrow is, you can see some of the other places where they might find some reviews. But you can also see that right there on the first page of Google is seniorservicereviews.com. And those reviews are on a third-party credible website that really help Ally Senior Care shine. So when I click on that link, this is what I see. I go straight to the Ally Senior Care Senior Service Review site, and I can leave a review, which is not what I want to do. I can look at all of their reviews. I can refer a friend, or I can request an appointment. So this is, and I can also see that they have 5-star reviews based on 5 stars is their rating based on 11 different reviews. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we want to talk about a trust-building solution. So what I want to show you is seniorservicereviews.com, and I want to preface this by saying that George and I have been in the home care marketing, senior service marketing, elder care marketing business and industry for an extremely long time. And we know a couple of things to be true. First of all, you have to have great visibility in your local area in order to get leads. And number 2, you have to set yourself apart, and you have to be the best at what you do and eliminate all doubt so that people know when they get to your website, or when they get to, they find you online, or when they have a list in front of them, that you are the only person that they should be doing business with. So that is what Senior Service Reviews is all about. We put this together because we knew that you all, as senior service providers, needed a place to collect all of your best testimonials, all those thank you cards, all of those email notes that never see the light of day, that never let your community know how good you really are. You need a good place to collect all of them. You need a place where testimonials are certified to be the unchanged words of your clients, and a place that demonstrates unequivocally that you have satisfied many families. We knew that you needed a place that was easy, made it easy to collect your top testimonials quickly, a place that was easy to store and display those testimonials, a place that was easy to distribute immediately online to any prospect. In other words, if someone asked you for a referral, boom, you could send them straight to one place and they could see all of your testimonials in one spot. And you needed that to be integrated with Facebook, Twitter, and your own website, and even LinkedIn. And we couldn't find that anywhere. So here is an example. Mary Smith leaves a very nice testimonial. And it goes out to her Facebook, it goes out to Twitter, and it goes out to as a testimonial video on YouTube. It's distributed to your website. It's distributed to LinkedIn. So one review, one very nice testimonial that Mary Smith, who's the adult daughter of one of your agent clients, she leaves one review and it goes to all these places for you automatically. When she leaves her testimonial on Senior Service Reviews, it goes to Facebook. Your fans will see it. Her friends will see it, and let's say she's got, 150 friends in the local area. Her friends are going to see it, and her family. They're going to like it because they're so happy that she's happy. Their friends are going to see that. Their friends are going to like it, and lo and behold, you get a phone call from a friend of a friend who needs help and possibly a new client. So the power of Facebook really does work well with this type of program. So in order to get the most visibility you can and to integrate that with social media, this works in an automatic way, and it works very easily. So more about Senior Service Reviews. It's a trusted source. All reviews from the clients are in their words and cannot be changed. So although it's up to you to approve a review before it goes live, you cannot change the words of the client. And I've even tested this. I've gone in to a testimonial that someone has left, or I've tested it myself, just wrote in some words, and then I've gone in and tried to change it and hit publish, and guess what? It's the original words that were written. It's not the ones I changed it to. So all reviews from clients are in their words and cannot be changed. And they only go live on the Internet if you approve them. It's much better than review services like Google and Yelp that are filled with fraud and fakery and unfixable damages. So what we noticed is that over time, we were having clients that were talking to us about the fact that one person or one home care agency or one senior service in their local area was going online and putting up nasty reviews on Google about all the other agencies in town except for themselves and leaving a very positive review for themselves. So they were going around doing this and giving one-star reviews and very horrible stuff going on. And that's a terrible thing to do to your colleagues in any given town. You should never do that. But you could tell that all the reviews came from one person. That person wrote some very nasty insider information about some of the other home care agencies. And when we reported it to Google on behalf of our client, they did absolutely nothing about it. So, and except the owner went in and did write a rebuttal and said, explained who that person was and why, this was a complete fraud as far as being a negative review. But that is the kind of service that Google will give you, which is no service at all. So that's why with Senior Service Reviews, it makes it not only very easy to leave reviews, but very important that you have a positive reputation. And this is what we call reputation management. You have a very positive reputation out on the Internet. This is what the homepage of Senior Service Reviews look like. We're going to go there live in just a minute. I just want to show you a couple of things. This is Ally Senior Care. This is their review site. And again, we're going to go here live, and then I'm also going to take any questions that you have, so you don't have to, we'll come back to this page in just a minute. But I wanted to show you this. When someone does leave a review on anybody's review site in Senior Service Reviews, here's what the actual prospect or the actual reviewer, the person, the happy adult child, this is what they receive in email. So Tony left a review for Ally Senior Care, and here's what Tony received in his email. It says, "Hi Tony, thanks so much for your feedback. We really appreciate it. We would love it if you would leave us a review on our Google Plus Local and Yelp listings as well." So what I want to illustrate here is that it's okay to send people to your Google Plus local listing if you have one, or your Yelp listing. But what's more important is that you get them to leave a review in a very easy place. So if Tony is not real web savvy and he just left this review and he gets this email, he may never go to Google Local Plus. He may never go to Yelp, but at least he left the review in a very nice setting, a very easy way. We don't want to discount the fact that it would be nice if he left those reviews in other places, but this kind of solves both problems. So we do give people the option of leaving additional reviews on other places throughout the internet. This is what Ally Senior Care's All Reviews tab looks like. So if you looked at all of their reviews, which we will in just a second, you can see everything, including a testimonial video. And I think what's going to be interesting to you all is to know that we do testimonial videos for everyone who signs up. So, and especially during bonus times. So what we are going to do for anybody who signs up for Senior Service Reviews now is we're going to do 6 testimonial videos. And they're awesome. They're professionally voiced over. They have stock footage in them. We're a nationwide company, so no, we don't fly to you and interview your clients or anything like that. But what we do is we take the words of your clients and we put them into a video that's very nicely done. It has all of your information in it, and we put those on a YouTube channel and we put them on your review site. And they are yours to keep. So you can have them on your own website. You can use them wherever you want. But this is just an example of that. And then this is actually Ally Senior Care's real website. This is their website. If you look at the top, you look at the bottom of the page, it says Read Our Certified Testimonials. So anybody who goes to their website can immediately see that they have certified testimonials on their website. So they can click on that box or those words, and it'll take them to their testimonials page. This is the testimonials page, and if you notice, these are iframed in. That means that their Senior Service Review site is iframed right in to their real website. So they don't ever have to send anybody away from their website in order to see all their testimonials. However, all these testimonials are on a third-party review site. So that is very cool. This is the Facebook page for Ally Senior Care, and this is important because if you look in the middle of the page, you'll see my red arrow there where it says Read Our Reviews. And if you were to click on Read Our Reviews, you would see something similar, which is that all of the reviews from Ally Senior Care are iframed right into their Facebook page. So all the reviews that they have that have been left there have been iframed in. They are there on the internet, on Facebook, for anyone to see, and it's such an easy place to get new referrals and new clients. So what does a certified senior service review really mean? We get that question a lot, and it really means that all of the reviews on this review site are unfiltered, unedited, and are certified to be the authentic reviews from actual clients, and that's so important. These aren't made up. These aren't reviews that didn't, that somebody just thought of out of their head. These are certified senior service reviews. And I've already talked about videos, so I'm not going to go too much into the videos, although they are gorgeous. But I wanted to show you this last frame here. This is the last frame of one of Ally Senior Care's testimonial videos. And you can see that the last frame has their logo, that has their call to action, and their phone numbers. So you definitely want to make sure you get some of these videos. At the very end, it's sort of like a TV commercial, but probably not as, it wouldn't be as high quality as far as, it's not an HD or anything, but these are very nice videos that anybody can use anywhere on their websites. And this is a testimonial from the person that we've been talking about this whole time, Mike McWilliams, and his Ally Senior Care. He says, the new Senior Service Reviews website is great. I love the way it's been integrated into my website so that I can send clients to my website to leave reviews that can be reviewed by those considering home care. This is also available on our Facebook page. Additionally, I have had several potential clients ask me for references, and since I will not give out client information, I've been able to refer them to my Senior Service Reviews page where they can see what is being said about us. It's handy, credible, and immediately available while having enormous potential to bring in new business for us. It's just another way we can stand out in the crowd of home care companies and build our brand as the one others are talking about. Thanks for the great program, Mike McWilliams. Okay, so we're going to go to the system live, and we're going to talk about how to get 10 testimonials in 10 days. So hang on with me here, and I'm going to go off of our little PowerPoint, and we're going to go to seniorservicereviews.com. This is seniorservicereviews.com website. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to log in. Let's go to, we're going to use our friend Mike McWilliams here. We're going to use his website. By the way, if you want to see the sample sites, I'm going to go back for 1 second here. Okay, we're back to seniorservicereviews.com. If you want to see some of the other samples and how they're branded, if you click on sample sites, we have a whole slew of samples here for you to look at. So you can look at any one of these and see how they're branded. This is a good one. This is adult daycare, and Gentog has done a fabulous job. They actually have 15 reviews already, and we just launched this not too long ago. They actually do child care and adult daycare, and it's intergenerational, so they have the kids there and the seniors, and it's a great program. So there's all kinds of sample review sites you can look at here if you're wondering what it looks like. We also have the Home Care Sales and Marketing Society is also one of our clients. So anyway, let's go to our friends at Ally Senior Care. Okay, so we're at Ally Senior Care. This is live, and this is what their website looks like, or their testimonial site. And right here you can see that they have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube all right here for them. If I were to click on their Facebook page, just like we saw before, now I'm the admin on some of this stuff, so you're going to see some stuff that normally only admin. There's their Read Our Reviews button. I'm clicking on Read Our Reviews. And there you can see this is what it looks like I framed in. This is all their reviews right there. And it's also available just like this on their website. So that's awesome. But let's look at this. We're going to talk about, again, how to get 10 reviews in 10 days. So I'm going to log in here. And each of you has your own login. So you can log in. Of course, I'm admin, so you're going to see a lot more. I'm going to show you a lot more than you would normally see. But we're going to look at Ally Senior Care here just for a second. Okay, this is what you see when you log in. When you log into your own Senior Care review site, you can see all these things over here, and we have tutorials to help you with this. But just so you know, this is all the things that you can do. We're going to ask for reviews. So this is how you get 10 testimonials in 10 days. I know that all of you on this call have a list. You probably have a list of referral sources that have referred to you in the past. You have a list of adult children of aging parents, or a list of seniors who have email addresses. And so once your site is set up, all you have to do is log in and go to Ask for Reviews. And this little form pops up. And you put in their first name. I'm going to do a test here. And then you put in their last name, and you put in their email address. I'm just going to use mine since we're testing this. And you decide where you want to send them. Now, we don't want to send them to Google Plus or Yelp, because we really just want them to leave us a simple review on seniorservicereviews.com. And then you can notice right here that all the information is already populated into this email. You don't have to do anything except hit submit. You can change it if you want, but really all you have to do is hit submit. Now I'm going to go to my email, and we're going to see what was sent to Tom. Okay, and this is it right here. It says, and I didn't do this in uppercase, Tom, would you do me a favor? It says, hi Tom, we love your feedback. Thank you for allowing us to serve you. Please leave an honest review of our services below. Thank you. You can leave us a review here, seniorservicereviews.com/home care of Visalia, California. Thanks again for your business. Now you can add to this if you want. You can make it more personal if you want. There's no limitation to this. I just did what the basic request was. And then Tom is going to click right here on the Senior Service Reviews website. He's going to go here, and he's going to leave a review right here. This is it. This is all he has to do. He doesn't have to log in. He doesn't have to create an account. He doesn't have to do anything but leave his review. So that's why this is so easy. And then for someone to come along and see all of these reviews and see these kind words from these folks and some of these videos we've added in here, but just to see some of these kind words from these folks, this is what sets you apart, and this is the future of marketing for 2013 on the web. These are all very unique in content. They are an incredible website, and this is what you want to have in your arsenal. Because if you have this and your competition does not, people would be crazy not to do business with you, and that's the way you want to make them feel. They feel like this is the only choice they can make is Ally Senior Care in Bakersfield, California. Why would they not choose Ally? So that's really what you want to make sure you're doing when you set yourself apart. So that's what I wanted to show you. 10 testimonials in 10 days. All you have to do is use the system that's already set up for you and ask for reviews. So if it were me, I would send about 10 of these out the first week and send 10 out the next week. And probably if you send about 20 emails out to different people that have been your clients in the past or have been your clients, you may have to send it a couple times to get their attention. But once you send these out, people will be going back in and doing your testimonials for you, and you can easily have 10 testimonials in 10 days. No problem at all. This system makes it easy. And by the way, this system also, just so you can see it, if you go to My Reviews, you can see that this is the place where all the reviews go before they're published. So if there was a review here that wasn't published yet, it would be in red. And Mike has to log in and has to decide if he wants to publish that or if he wants to deal with that individually. So let's say someone put in a testimonial that wasn't so great. Maybe it was something, maybe they had a bad day with the caregiver or the caregiver was late. That is a customer service issue that we allow you all to deal with, and we allow you all to take advantage of the fact that this system is not going to approve a review unless you let it go through the system. So if there's something in here that may not be so hot, then you definitely want to take the time to make sure that this customer is satisfied before you put any testimonials out there. And because we make them in a draft mode until you approve them, they don't go out to Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or anywhere else until you're satisfied with it. There's also all kinds of other things that we go into once you become a member, but this makes it so easy for you to manage this on your own. And of course, we're here to help. If you don't know how to manage it or you don't have time, we'll do it for you. So let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation. And also this, by the way, from current slide, this little button here, actually it looks kind of big right here, and it's really too big right here. But this is the kind of button that you get for your website. If you want one, you don't have to put one on your website, but you get something like this. You can put on your website. You can also have the feed, and we have lots of have lots of conversations with national franchises who are ready to iframe the testimonial pages into their national websites for their franchise owners. So this is a good thing, and national franchises are recognizing that. So for 2013, this is what you need to do right now. You need to have your own little mini review site so you can close more leads. You need to have an easy way for customers to leave positive words about you. You need to share it everywhere so that you can close those people when they come to you. They would be crazy to do business with anybody but you because you are so good at what you do. You get great backlinks to your own website, which is another plus, and it's all original content, meaning that these aren't words that are put out there on other websites. These aren't duplicate blog posts. These are people who really appreciate what you've done for them, and they want to share that with your local community, and you should be getting that word out there too. This is what happens when you sign up for Senior Service Reviews. You get customer reviews and branding. You get a branded review website like I just showed you. There is no competition listed on your review site. So with other sites, you see your listing and you see 5 others. This is all about you. It's your review site. You can put an unlimited number of reviews up there. It is mobile responsive, so if you send someone directly to your review site, it becomes mobile responsive. So that means that it looks great on iPhones and Androids and everything else. There are unlimited number of online referrals. So in other words, someone can refer a client to you straight from your review site. People can set up appointments or request an appointment from your review site. And we also provide the reputation strategy training and resources for you. We have an entire field guide, plus we do, we've already done, January 3rd was our first customer-only webinar. So we do those webinars and train folks how to use the system and how to get more referrals and leads just using this alone. Local search optimization. You want to show up in your local area. So you get individual Google indexed review pages. You get keyword link optimization, which means that if you're located in Bakersfield, California, you definitely want to show up for Home Care Bakersfield, California, and we understand that and we optimize for that. Website title tag optimization, we do that for you. Distribution of reviews on the web. You can have a badge on your website if you want it. We give it to you. You can have a testimonial feed on your website if you want it, or an iframe if your web designer will help you with that, or your franchise. Social media sharing. You have one-click social sharing for reviewers, meaning that if they leave a good review, it will take them to a page that will allow them to share it on Facebook. If they leave a bad review, for those of you who are worried about that, if they leave like a 3-star, 2-star, or 1-star review, it will not take them to the page where they can share it on Facebook. So you don't have to worry about that. We will set up your Facebook business page for you if you don't already have one. We will set up your Twitter page for you if you don't already have one. We set it up as an automated Facebook review feed service. If you want that, we do that for everybody. Other directory review site booster, we make sure that these show up on any directory that you want, and review feed service to any website. So if you have other websites that you want this to go to, like maybe you're part of a local marketing group and you have a like an elder care group, and you have your own page and you want this feed on one of the pages in your local group, we can do that for you too. The Reputation Pro is a $397 setup, and it's $159 per month. And that is ultimately the cheapest website you will ever see in your life. But we know that everybody likes bonuses and they like cool stuff. So what we did was we put together a webinar deal because we want you to have video. And we know that you'll like that so much. So this is a bonus. This expires, by the way, at 6 p.m. Central Time on Friday. So here are the bonuses. Number 1, free reputation kickoff program. We will help you post up to 10 testimonials you already have that you certify are the unchanged words of your clients with their approval. Must be done within 1 week of signing up. So in other words, if you know you have clients that have sent you 10 thank you notes and thank you cards or emails over time, you can send all that stuff to us and we'll take care of it. We don't use first names. We don't use last names. We only use first names, or we use initials. We don't put people's real names in these because we don't want, obviously them to be identified by their writing. So we will take care of it for you. So when we do your setup, we'll just go ahead and populate it with whatever testimonials you already have. They can be ones that, that are in a book of testimonials that you, take with you to openings or whatever it is. You can send those to us, scan them, copy them, write them, whatever, and we'll put them in there for you. Bonus number 2, you need video, and so we will do 6 video testimonials for you. We charge a lot to do videos. So if you want videos, we will produce 6 video testimonials from the best testimonials you select in the first 6 months of the program. So we usually charge over $100 a piece for those. So if you want them, we will do 6 of them for you. And we will put them on a YouTube channel if you do not have a YouTube channel. And we'll put them on your website. I mean, not on your website. We'll put them on your testimonial website, and you can have them and use them as you wish. This is something we've never done before. I mean, we've done it for our clients, but we've never offered it as a bonus. We will do 25 new online business directory listings for you. So if you haven't gotten your business listed on 25 different business directories, and if you do, that's fine. We'll pick 25 different ones. We have a way of doing that. So 25 new online business directory listings for you. And then finally, and this is something we're going to talk about next week when we have our webinar, so I hope that you sign up for that one too. we will put you up as one of our expert authors on any one of our authority sites for a full year, which is a $368 value. So you can choose to be on Alzheimer's Care Today as an expert author, Help for Aging Veterans, Reduce Hospital Readmission Rates, Senior Care Stress, or Live-in Care for Seniors. We will provide one full profile page, one full expert author page, and one free article that is ghostwritten professionally and search engine optimized just for you in your local area to appear as featured on the site of your choosing. So you can pick one of those websites that you want to be on, and we will put you up there in lights and give you all kinds of kudos for that, and a press release goes with that too. So those are our bonuses. Also, George made a typo, so we will give you $50 off the setup fee too. So the setup fee is actually going to be $347. Notice how I passed that off on you, George. The setup fee is actually going to be $347 if you sign up by Friday instead of $397. And all you have to do is go to seniorservicereviews.com/Jan9, which means January 9th, which is the day of this webinar. So don't go to the regular page to pay or to sign up. Go to seniorservicereviews.com/Jan9. That's today's date, Jan9. And you can sign up, and you'll see all this pricing there, and you'll see all the bonuses listed. So, having said all of that, I will take any questions that you all might have. So let's look at questions. If you have questions, I want you to type them in right now so we can go through all of them. And answer anything you might have. So let's see here. Okay, so the first question was, where does she leave the review? I will. We've already talked about that. I think we've answered that question, but we'll come back to that. Regu, if I did not answer that question, I think by now you've already know where the reviews are left, hopefully. But if you don't, let me know. Can you limit the social media sites that testimonials are published to, or do you have to go to all the sites? John, yes, you can limit them to just Facebook, just Twitter, just LinkedIn, whatever you want. You tell us, we will help you with that. It doesn't have to go to all of them. We will certainly, but again, we will set up a Facebook page and a Twitter page for you if you'd like. So we can at least get you to those two if that's what you want. If you don't want them to go out to any social media sites, we can eliminate that as well. Donna, yes, you already are signed up for this service, and you are on a webinar that talks about this service. Will you be servicing Canada? Brian, yes, we service Canada. If you want a senior service review site, it's not limited to just the United States. You can do it anywhere, so you tell us where you're located, and we'll go ahead and set up one just for you in Canada. That's no problem. If my Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube are not set up, should I still be seeking reviews? Will those sites be populated when they are set up? Yes, Donna, I think maybe you need to check your email. I think we've got everything set up for you. Probably not Twitter yet, but definitely Facebook is set up. And previously, if you didn't have a YouTube channel, we didn't offer that. But if you need help with YouTube, we're happy to help, Donna. So just let me know what you're missing and what you need. But I think we've sent you an email that your Facebook is ready to roll. Donna, back in December, we offered different bonuses. So you were in the charter phase, and you paid a lot less than these folks did for the charter membership. So I'm not going to go into that. But Donna, if you have any questions, let me know. What kind of marketing can be done without using senior service reviews? Well, all kinds of marketing can be done, Michelle. You can market in person. You can go to networking events. You can have a website that shows off all of your services. You can do thousands of things without senior service reviews. What we're talking about here today is setting yourself apart and being able to close the deal. And in the senior service market, the way to close the deal is to establish a huge amount of trust. And when folks see that there are testimonials out there from families that are just like them, suffering with issues and problems and facing challenges that are just like theirs, they trust you, they want to do business with you because they know you're a problem solver. And that is really what it boils down to. Kathy asks, what are the costs for multiple branches or offices? Kathy, if you have multiple branches or offices, you need to contact George or myself. George is at George at ltcep.com, and Valerie is Valerie at ltcep.com. You can email either one of us. George, maybe you can look at Kathy Doman's email address, and we can contact her. We have special group rates for any of you who are members of a group. Are there other companies that do this review service right now? I don't know what that means, Kathy K. You'll have to ask that another way. There are lots and lots of home care agencies. We have health insurance agents, life insurance. We have consultants that are signed up with this review site, so I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's see. I missed the part before the bonus offering. Are you setting up a new website, and for how much? Alan, yes, this is a website of sorts, but I wouldn't say that it would be your primary website. It is a review site. So if you go to seniorservicereviews.com, you can look at the sample sites and see all of the samples that are set up there. You can use it as your primary site, but most people probably have a primary site other than this one. And that is, you know, it's either way you can do that. The setup fee for this bonus, if you sign up by Friday, is $347, and then it's $159 a month, but that includes 6 videos plus all the other stuff I just talked about, which was a lot of stuff. Will you make these slides available by email? No, Phil, I don't give out our proprietary stuff, but I am going to send out the replay of the video so you can have that. Kathy asked, we already have YouTube videos. Can we get another bonus instead? Kathy, I would say we can work that out. If you don't want any videos, which I would think you would want some, but if you don't want videos, we might be able to work something out, Kathy. So again, contact me, Valerie at ltcep.com, or George at ltcep.com, and we will work with you and find out what it is that you're looking for exactly. What about corporate accounts? Do you have any special pricing if corporate wants to sign on with all of their locations? Lisa, yes, we do have special pricing for corporate accounts, and we have special options that are available for people who have large groups. That's, again, another thing that you want to definitely talk to George or myself about. So you're going to want to email us, George at ltcep.com. That's L like Larry, T like Tom, C like Cat, E like Egg, P like Paul.com. George at ltcep.com. How soon will the replay link be sent out? It will be sent out sometime tonight. As soon as the video renders and I get it loaded to YouTube, I will send it out to everybody. Keep asking questions, folks, if you want to ask a question. Now is the time. Do you have any competition for what you do on this site? Yes, Kathy, there is competition out there. They are not competitive in the senior service market, though. So, for instance, in the dentist world, there's something called demandforce.com. And in the plumber, roofer world, there's another service out there. And, you know, so there are lots of review services out there, but there are no review services or reputation management services that are specific to the senior service market. And I think that's what's most important about this and about this company, is that we don't deal with plumbers and roofers and folks that are outside of our industry. We only are interested in the senior service industry. So we typically only have home care, assisted living. I've done some work with lifeline type systems. We've been in business since 2008 doing this, and senior service is all we do. And the reason that's important is because the clients and the customers that you service are very much different than someone who needs a plumber or a roofer or a handyman service to come hang a picture. These are big emotional decisions that people are making. It's very family-oriented. And again, trust is a big factor. So we understand this market probably far better than any other internet marketing company out there. And I'm a nurse by trade, if that helps. I don't know, but anyway. So when will you, is there a contract or is it month-to-month? This is a month-to-month contract. The month-to-month system, there are no long-term contracts. You can cancel at any time. When will you be offering this webinar again so that the owners of our company can attend? I will be sending the replay of this webinar out to everyone, and they can watch the video anytime they want. So again, the offer stands till Friday, but Kathy, if you have other issues, corporate account, stuff like that, then you can, we can deal with that separately. But I will send the replay out, and anybody who wants can watch it. Also, if you go to seniorservicereviews.com and you look around a little bit, you will see that there are faster videos than this one that explain the entire program. So you might want to do that too. There's a couple of like 7-minute or 11-minute videos that go through the entire program really fast and kind of give the overview as opposed to a whole hour-long webinar. So you might want to forward that to them. And you can just go to seniorservicereviews.com and see any of that. You can also contact us through seniorservicereviews.com. If you want to pay, you go to seniorservicereviews.com and remember /January 9, Jan 9. And the reason we picked that is because the bonuses are only available through Friday. So we wanted to, that page, the Jan 9 page will come down on January 11th. Is there a detailed list of what the initial setup includes? Yes, there is. If you go to seniorservicereviews.com and you look at plans and pricing, you can see everything that's included. It's got a huge list, a very long list. Just don't use that page to pay because you want to get your bonuses. So you want to go to seniorservicereviews.com /Jan9 to pay. But you can see the whole long list of setup information on our website. And it's pretty long and detailed. There's even a picture there and everything. And videos. So anybody else have any questions before we call it a day? I think that's it. I hope you all have good luck in closing more deals by setting yourself apart using trust, and that would be by using testimonials to your advantage in this market. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Please go to seniorservicereviews.com, check it out, and use the /January Jan 9 to get your bonuses. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.